What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
She's going through the security already.
The organizer told me he wasn't allowed here, so...
So you are a government employee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so am I allowed to be here?
You are allowed, but if the person who rents the park don't want you here, we can't really have you here.
Are they asking you to remove me? They're telling people not to talk to me, interrupting my conversations. Do they want you to remove me?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and put the mic down on. Apparently, some people are having issues with the questions that you're asking them.
Okay.
So
Like
if
what?
they just have, I don't know, try not to follow them around or try to intimidate or harass them. All right, because that's the call that we're
Are you
getting.
accusing me of doing that?
No, that's what I said we got a call for.
You got a call that I was harassing people.
Yes, ma'am.
So Kaitlin Bennett really made it her mission to pull up at the Black Joy Festival this year. Yes, that Kaitlin Bennett, the one known for popping up where she's not wanted, just to stir the pot. But this time, she messed around and picked the wrong event. Now tell me this. What happened to black fatigue? I already showed y'all in a previous video how that term was being misused, flipped, and watered down. It's supposed to be about the weight we carry, mentally, emotionally, just existing while black in this country. But somehow, folks like Kaitlin have made it about them being tired of us while still always wanting to be a part of our space. Nobody at the festival was worried about Trump. Nobody was thinking about her. We were out there minding our business, celebrating joy, community, blackness. You know, the exact things they seem to have a problem with. But Kaitlin came through asking random people what they think about Donald Trump, like this was CPAC or something. Girl, read the room. And what happened next? Let's just say, she didn't get the reaction she was hoping for. The energy shifted quick, and the crowd, they handled it.
We are here in Orlando, Florida at the Black Joy Festival. We're asking people here, what comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump? Let's get their reactions. So the first person we're talking to, I see the pride LGBTQ people are telling them not to talk to me. But literally the first person, she was about to talk to me.
So while they're talking, I'm gonna ask if you please just nod, okay? Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, you didn't want me to what?
While they're talking, you don't have to put that in my
Don't
face
touch my
either.
stuff.
Okay, well don't put it in my
Don't
face.
touch my
Okay,
stuff.
thank you.
Take your hand off my property.
You can take it out of my hand as well.
Take it off
Thank
my
you.
property.
God bless
okay?
you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Black Joy Festival. The pride people told them not to talk to me, which is very interesting. At a Black Joy Festival, the white person's telling them not to talk to me. All right, we're off to a good start. So they're actively shouting at people not to talk to me. So this will be a good event. What's the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Pass.
What is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
Loser.
You know what? That is pretty well mannered. No, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Why do you think of loser when you hear his name?
I don't think he's doing a good job for people
Okay.
in general. I think he's doing it for his class of people, but not for everybody. He's not seeing the country.
Do you mean wealthy people?
Yes,
Okay.
he's seeing only the wealthy.
What is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
Two words, oh God, like, yeah, and just, I don't know.
What's the word that comes to your mind?
It's also two words. It's uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious what the questions were and what you're doing, like, just to be clear, because we just want to make sure the best experience for our attendees.
Oh yeah, no, I think this is an amazing event, and I hope everyone has a great time today. And I'm here to ask them what the Black Joy Festival is, and then we're doing like a reaction type of question, and we're having a good time.
Yeah, what was the reaction question? I'm just curious as to.
I'll ask you. All right, there's the camera. Here's the microphone. What is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
That was more than one word.
I mean, I'm asking a question back, so that's all. All right.
She's going through the security already.
We're all ready.
Hi! What is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
I
I'm
Can I
gonna
cut?
stay out of this.
If you want, it's YouTube.
Answer it.
So
Why does that come to mind when you hear his name?
he's a kid. He's an asshole.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
What has he done?
terrible stuff.
Yeah. Like what?
Like awful things.
Like what?
Like right now with the whole immigration thing. I don't appreciate that.
Yeah. What don't you appreciate by illegal aliens being deported from the country?
You said what do I appreciate about this?
What don't you appreciate about illegal aliens
I feel
being
like
deported?
they are hardworking people that are paying taxes just like all of us, and they should be able to do whatever they need to do. It's unfair. People have families here that they built. They have children. They have work. They have a lot of things going on. So yeah,
Totally respect what you're doing, but I just want to ask if anyone, and you're not chasing down anybody. So if any attendee just like walks away, doesn't want to participate, we just ask that you just.
Yeah, I don't need
And I see you're not.
babysat.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. Did you go to them to see what was up and they told you that I'm allowed to be here?
No. I just
Okay.
was wanted to check. 'Cause
Someone-
I'm not
someone
familiar
went
with
to
what
them.
you do.
Yeah,
and
I'm
so
just a YouTuber.
I'm responsible for the staff and
Sure.
the responsibility of
Yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
attendees. So I just want to make sure that
Thank you.
if anyone is out here and they don't want to participate, that you're just being respectful and just letting them.
Yeah, I don't
And
need to
like
be
I said,
asked to
I saw
do
you-
that.
I saw you didn't chase me down. That's why I see
Yeah.
that. But just we want to make sure this experience is safe for everyone.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I don't need to be asked that because I'm an adult and I can follow basic human relations.
Sometimes people don't, and
Oh, I know. I've
it's
experienced
my
that
job
myself,
To make
yeah.
sure that we just
Yeah,
at least
for
say
sure.
that for the safety. All right.
All right, thank you so much. So, a couple of people did go over to the security guards and were complaining about me, and they said she's allowed to be here. So, I'm so glad to know that I won't have to get kicked off of public property today.
Okay.
What is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
Disbelief.
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 Okay. Why is that?
We didn't learn the first time and we voted him in the second time. That is my disbelief. But unfortunately, everybody deserves a vote. And the country's voted. We got to abide by it, but it's still disbelief.
There has been, for lack of a better term, an attack on, minorities in general, but Black people have always kind of had some type of oppression that goes on. So it's kind of nice to be a part of an organization or to visit an organization that just focused on culture, focused on having fun, and focused on just being.
Yeah. Would you say still in 2025, Black people are still oppressed?
I think to a certain extent.
What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
Oh, I prefer not to answer, but I am one of the festival organizers and we have rented out this space. So I would kindly request that you move and leave the location. If you guys are on the sidewalk, I can't stop you from being on the sidewalk, but we have rented out this space. We have it reserved with the city and we are asking you to leave.
Yeah, so is this a public park?
It's a reserved space at this time.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of information so you can take this and do what you want with it. I'm not going to be leaving because this is a public park, and whether or not you have a permit here does not change this property to private. So I have every right to be here and I will not be leaving. So I'm going to walk away from you now. However you choose to go about what you do next is your business. But just so you know that this is not private property and I have every right to be here, whether or not you have a permit.
What I said stands, and however you
What
feel
stands?
No, whatever I said stands. It is what it is. However you feel, that's
I do have to ask though, why would I not be welcome here?
So you're good to go.
Why would I not be welcome here?
Thank you.
We have Mr. Event Staff here, but he looks a little different. He asked me to leave, and he said because this is their permitted rented property. So we're still just, chilling, being nice here. We'll see what happens, but I don't know. And I did come prepared. We have a pocket constitution, but if that's not good enough, then I do have the letter that the Attorney General James Uthmeyer wrote to Julie Townsend about what it means to have things hosted on public property and how he put them on notice. And so if they don't believe the First Amendment, maybe they will believe the Attorney General. Why are you telling people not to talk to me? Why are you doing that? If you're going to do it in front of my face, just back it up. Yes, I am enjoying the
It doesn't
festivities.
look like you have any collateral in your hands or that you're here to learn about our organization.
I am
so-
giving the people enjoying
not
this
the
is your
intent of
event
this
staff.
organization.
So what's happening is I'm giving you guys
We're no
a
longer
platform.
engaging.
Stop telling people not to talk to me. And if you're going to
We're
do
not
it,
engaging.
back yourself up. Why are you doing
We're not
it?
engaging.
Then stop engaging with people
We're
I'm
not
talking
engaging.
to.
You're not engaging.
What's the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Oh, the Black Joy Festival is absolutely incredible. To have so many different...
That's too many words. I asked for one word.
Incredible.
I asked for one word that you think of when you hear the name Donald Trump.
Black Joy.
When you hear the name Donald Trump, you think of
the Black Joy Festival.
Okay.
Black Joy Festival.
Okay.
That's what this is.
So when you hear the name Donald Trump, the first word that comes to mind is Black Joy.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what I asked.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, because that's what does Black Joy come to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
All right, what is the word that comes to mind?
I'm not sure, but I'm here to talk to you about organ and tissue donation to save lives.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
The life of 8 people through tissue.
Did you know that if we were to abolish abortion 100% across the board, over 1 million lives would be saved every year?
You can save 8 lives with the donation.
You can save 1 million by abolishing abortion.
Up to 75 lives with tissue donation.
Yeah, 1 million lives every year you could save by abolishing abortion. That looks delicious. Where'd you get that?
I got it from over here.
I'm gonna have to stop by that and get some. What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
I guess you said first word. I can't think about it. It was indifferent, so
Indifferent?
yes.
Okay.
Ignorance.
Ignorance.
Yes.
Okay. Why does that come to mind?
I feel like he doesn't really understand what he's really causing, trouble he's causing. I think a lot of things are just reactionary, and because of that, it's just the ignoring of the potential of the power he actually holds in office. So he's doing a lot of things that are destroying many people's futures, not just minorities' futures. I think everybody's hurting with some decisions that he's making. Some people don't fully understand what destruction is being caused. They just voted, didn't think long down the line, and that's part of the problem.
Why do you keep doing that? I mean, if you're gonna do it, I can tell when you're doing it. Just tell me why you're doing it.
I've already shared that we're not engaging.
But what? Who's we? Who's we? Because you do keep engaging. You keep interrupting my conversations with people. And that's weird. Why are you doing
we're
that?
not engaging.
You keep engaging because you're following me and you're telling people not to talk to me. Why are you doing that? Do you not like me?
We're not engaging.
Okay. It's very, I mean, you look like a fool and you look,
They can actually speak with you.
Okay. Who are you? Why am I speaking with you?
I was told that the organizer told me he wasn't allowed here, so.
Okay. Who's the organizer?
She's somewhere around. I don't
Well,
know.
if she wants to talk to me, so you work for the city of Orlando? What's your name?
Sakino James.
Okay, so you are a government employee.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so am I allowed to be here?
You're allowed, but if the person who rents the park don't want you here, we can't really have you here. At this spot, but you could go anywhere else in the park.
I can be in this spot because this is public property. You're a government employee and you should know that. This spot does not transform into private property just because there's a permit here. So I want to know what she said. I could talk to you. I want to know why she keeps interrupting my conversations.
Ma'am, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, well that was my question. Otherwise, I have no reason to talk to you.
I'm just asking what's going on too. They came to me saying they don't want you here, and now
Are they asking you to remove me?
Wow.
Are they asking you to remove me?
Doing
well. How are you?
All right. Hey, I just go ahead and put the mic down.
Can we go up here so I can hear you?
Yep, come on.
I am recording, so I am gonna record audio with this. I'll just keep it like in the middle.
Want the mic in my face.
Okay, I'll just keep it down here.
Apparently, some people are having issues with the questions that you're asking them.
Okay.
So
Like
if
what?
they just have, I don't know
okay.
specific questions.
Okay.
But if they have issues with that, or they don't want to talk to you, just try not to follow them around or try to intimidate or harass them. All right, because that's the call that we're
Are you
getting.
accusing me of doing that?
No, that's what I said. We got a call for.
You got a call that I was harassing people.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. That's untrue. Yeah.
Yep. So like I said, I'm not telling you to stop doing what you're doing. I'm telling you, if people don't want to interact with you, go ahead and not interact with them.
Yeah, I don't need to be babysat. I know how to act like an adult in social situations. Yep. Thanks. You guys call the cops on you now?
The park called the cops on you. It's a private event.
No, it's not.
It's a park.
How is this a private event right now?
Listen, we did not call the cops on you.
Okay, someone did. The organizers called the cops.
We cannot control who did it. It was not us.
Okay, can you show me who did it?
No, why would we? Oh, there's a lot of people
Because
out here.
they
We've had one of our volunteers share that she was harassed.
They accused me of harassing somebody, which is a criminal offense.
That was a volunteer told them that because that person felt that way. They were harassed. He did not call the police. Someone did, and that would have now been asked.
Okay. All right. Good. This isn't a private event, by the way.
It's a private event in terms of we have reserved it. We know it's a community event.
Yes.
We're not
a
saying
private
it's not a community event. However, it is privately rented today.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, this is a letter from the Attorney General.
That's fine.
Talking about First Amendment, traditional public forums, and this is one. If you want to read it, you can.
We don't. I know I'm very familiar with the First Amendment. We did not call the police on you, as I said. Someone who did report harassment, they reported it to the police.
Yeah.
That was not of our control.
Someone
either.
is making false claims to the police. I'm not harassing anyone.
I cannot control that.
Yeah.
That is that person's experience with your interaction with you.
Right. I have copies of this if you need it.
Let me tell y'all something. These people are literally demons in human bodies, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Why? Because to hear the word black joy and say, I'm going to go and ratchet up these people's events with my clear entitled ass. Yeah, that's just pure unhappiness. How dare you be excited about some shit? How dare you congregate together and, can't prove our point that you guys are violent and all of the things. Like, child, if you really wanted to be there, let's just say that you really wanted to be there, you had an interest in what was going on, you took your happy ass there, you'd been happy just to be there, you would not have rushed your stupid ass there with a microphone with people. And y'all do this all the time, and I don't for the life of me understand what it is and where in the it comes from. You people have a history of destroying entire neighborhoods, entire societies, entire everything's that people of color, and I ain't talking about just us black people, I'm talking about people in general. The only people y'all don't really with like that is the Asians, and that's because they're too busy trying to be like y'all, so y'all not worried about it. But I just don't get it. And then it was like the joy that she had in irritating the shit out of everybody further proves my point that bitch was a demon. I don't care what anybody says. No happy person, no well-meaning person, no person that's genuinely internally happy with self would carry themselves in such a manner. It is fucking odd. It's like men that insert themselves in women's spaces because they feel left out and I could be here, and then everybody's fucking uncomfortable, and you're trying to figure out why people are not happy to see you there. It's the same thing with Beckisha. This event was not for you. It was literally called Black Joy. It was not called Black Joy, but if a white person shows up, then fine. That's not the name of the shit. And it's like I went to school with people like this. So it irks my nerves a little more because there's so many of them that exist. And it's just like, okay, you guys have all the privilege in the world, okay? You didn't have entire cities burnt down. You motherfuckers are allowed to literally walk around on this planet doing whatever the it is that you want to do, and there's no consequences for your actions. So when a group of people that don't look like you congregate somewhere, why the is it any of your business to show your stinking ass up there and piss everybody off? And then I think what cracks me up too is you didn't get the response that you wanted. You know how I be telling y'all asses to walk around with white women audacity? This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Because what do? They turned around and they called the police. They called the police. I live in a very affluent city. The city that I live in is majorly Asian and clear people. And it's a couple of and Bethany sprinkled in, okay? I say that to say, I don't go back and forth with these motherfuckers over here. I don't. Because you got to think, right? Before I even open my mouth to speak, I'm already prejudged. Even if I didn't have the piercings. If I just walked around looking like a plain Jane black lady, I'm still going to be judged. So, then you couple on the tattoos, whatever my hair looks like that day, whatever my makeup looks like that day, my piercings, etc. And they already have a preconceived notion of me. And it's funny because you get those, oh, what do you do for a living? Yeah, leave me alone. Right? I act like them. Pull them on them. Start crying. One of my grandmothers is white, baby. I took a page out of that, but I just cry. Oh my God, I'm in fear of my life. You're threatening me right now. I feel so uncomfortable. Somebody call the police. I need help. And you know what's funny? It's usually a white man that'll be like, leave her alone. But yeah. Start pulling them on them. They come bothering y'all, call the police. So I would have sued her ass for harassment. I'm sorry, sweetheart. What's your name? And who are you with again? Oh, okay. And her ass would have had a fucking harassment summons on her desk the next day. I'd have filed a fucking restraining order. That means everywhere I am, bitch, you can't go. And I'm gonna have my black ass at all the black events, so you can't bring your ass up over here. Do them how they do the rest of the world, because it's the only way that they'll learn. I literally have seen videos of them just falling smooth the fuck out on the ground because somebody said some shit to them that they didn't like. She hit me! I'm 40 feet away from you. And I learned that from going to school with them. I'll never forget, I won a spelling bee. And the clear girl that I was supposed to be friends with was mad at me because she said I was supposed to let her win. Girl boo. Girl boo. They think that we're ignorant. They think that we're dumb. They think that we're all of the bad things. And unfortunately, in our culture, one bad black person makes the whole entire race look bad. Okay, so we're going to treat them like that. Yes, I know that all of them are not bad, but there's enough of y'all to make me feel like I need to treat you how you act like with the rest of us. That's how you fix that.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.